Hey everyone, another edition of Coffee Talk. I want to give a few plugs here for the wonderful Village Center. First of all, skating, which I'm looking at right now, wonderful kids and people skating. That'll go on to March 10th. So that goes right into, I bet you it'll be colder in March, by the way.
It might be.
You know, enjoy skating till March 10th. Till February 28th, we have the Grumman exhibit, which was absolutely amazing, and it was here for the last 2 months. It'll go to February 28th. All the history of Grumman, Northrop Grumman, right here on the walls of the Village Center. What else do we want to mention that's going on here? All kinds of programs. Just go to portjeff.com, hit the recreation button, and you will see what's happening here and visit because it's right on the harbor front. Today I have a guest right across the street. She runs, manages, and owns the Kilwins location,
yes,
the Kilwins Candy and Chocolate location.
Yes.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hi, nice to be here this morning.
So nice of you to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I love your place. People that walk into Kilwins, I feel automatically, I don't know, it just feels so clean and it's amazing. You feel great before you even get to the chocolate. And then when you get to the chocolate, it's a step beyond. It's amazing.
Well, Kilwins has a proven model where they want you to feel engaged with all your senses when you walk into our store. So you'll usually smell the aroma of chocolate cooking or waffle cones being made in the waffle irons. We want you to taste it, so we offer samples of our fudge and our ice cream. And we want you to see it, so we have all these beautiful displays around the store, in our cases, on our shelves. And
it works. So I've been talking about this, the experience economy, where no longer can a merchant get away with a shelf and product. It's got to be successful, in my mind, an experience in itself. So certainly that's the feeling I get, far and away above your normal candy chocolate shop. What is it, a confectionery? What's the actual name for what you're...
It's Kilwins Chocolates and Fudge. Yep. So we have confections of many kinds. They're all handcrafted in our store, except for our fine chocolates, which Kilwins makes in their kitchen in Petoskey, Michigan.
Gotcha. Wow. How many Kilwins are on Long Island?
On Long Island, there's 4 Kilwins.
Okay. What towns are they in? Port Jeff, Patchogue, I know of.
Babylon, Huntington, and us here in Port Jefferson.
So they want to be in the villages, they want to be where people are walking through.
That's their model. There's over 100 Kilwins altogether. Most of the franchises happen to be in Florida, and now they're working their way up the East Coast.
Okay.
The parent company's from Petoskey, Michigan, which is actually a town quite like Port Jeff, but without the salt water. They're on a bay.
Very cool. How old a company is it?
Just over 72 years old.
All right, so they're not going anywhere. They're only growing.
They're only growing, and the reason they're successful is because they keep that nostalgic feel like you were talking about. Their values and their mottos are to bring your customers in and engage them. If you've stepped into our store, you'll see that our kitchen is right in the front of the store.
Yes,
and our cooks,
I see you're kneading, right? Someone's kneading the chocolate.
It's the fudge we're making.
Okay.
We're actually paddling the fudge in the Mackinac Island style, which means you cook it in a kettle, pour it out on the table, and someone labors around it, paddling it, loafing it to that long shape you then see in our cases. We train our cooks the same way that my husband Brian and I were trained in Michigan.
Wow.
And we have quite a few good cooks at our location, and they also know that that's their stage. So all our employees, I think you'll find, are very personable, very friendly.
It's always been that way.
And like to just show what they're doing.
Now, you just got done with the biggest holiday, probably one of the biggest holidays of your business, Valentine's Day. What was that like?
So Valentine's Day, we thought we had planned really well based on last year, which took us by surprise. Last year was our first Valentine's Day. Okay. It's a quiet town here in the winter, so we didn't know what to expect, and we were just bombarded last year. So we planned this year even more, and it proved again to be one of our most successful days. We dipped 75 pounds of chocolate-covered strawberries.
So you're talking about the chalk that actually goes around the strawberry.
Yeah,
that
so we
equaled
have
75 pounds?
Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of strawberries. It came to over maybe 12 to 14 cases that we had delivered from our fruit company. We even had to call on Valentine's Day for an emergency delivery, and they gladly brought it to us.
Yep.
And I have to thank the locals for that, because this time of year it's the locals coming into our store. They love our product, they know us, we know them. And it was just a wonderful experience. It was very heartwarming to know that people chose us as their Valentine's headquarters.
Do you find that overall the business is growing?
The business is definitely growing.
Good to know.
Every day, people who even live in the village come in and say, this is our first time here.
And they'll be back.
And they'll be back, and we love to hear that.
What should people know in terms of if they want to come for the first time to Kilwins? Do you give samples? Often, tell us what people should know.
So as soon as you walk in the door, you're going to be greeted by an employee and offered samples of our fudge. You can also go over to the ice cream counter and have samples of our ice cream. We want you to know what you're tasting before you commit to purchasing something, and we have many interesting flavors. And many people have never seen fudge in the style that we make it, and they say, oh, I'm not a fudge person, and then someone might say to you, well, you haven't tried our fudge yet.
Right.
You know? So
right.
we'll get you
them
to
hooked
try
right
a
there.
couple. We'll tell you what our most popular flavors are.
Right.
And people are usually amazed when they taste the product.
I know I go in there and I often want to find a gift, a small gift just to bring to someone to make them feel better, and I always find what I want, and you help so much. What have you brought me?
So I brought you a sea salt chocolate caramel apple. And caramel apples have turned out to be one of our biggest products that we sell in the store. I will make, at this time of year, 50 to 100 apples a week, and in the summer it's 100 plus every week.
Wow.
And we have about 8 varieties of the caramel apples. We also do apples for party orders. People have them for bridal showers, birthday parties, even weddings we've done. Different style apples for them.
You know what's great? I know caramel apples. I didn't know you can do the chocolate. Now, so I'm
Yes.
looking at chocolate, and then what am I looking at within the chocolate?
That's sea salt on the chocolate.
Oh my God, this has got to be amazing.
So it is an amazing product.
So most people would save this, you know, maybe give it to their wife. I'm going to eat
You should
this later.
eat it. Definitely eat
I'll
it.
save some for my wife
And, you know,
because
we
it
have-
looks so darn good.
And we have customers who come in and they want it right then and there, and we'll slice it up for them so that they can enjoy it as they're walking around
What type of
town.
apples inside?
They're Granny Smith apples. We always use
The
the
best.
Granny Smith.
Yep. Wow. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Very thoughtful of you. So folks, there you have it. You know, go visit Chris Viscount over at Kilwins. You're steps from the water on Main
Steps from
Street.
the water. We love community activities. We bring in the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts. We do programs at the Port Jefferson Library.
You're a member of the chamber?
Yes, we are.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
So you're always involved in all the activities
We
there.
are. We'll be taking part in the breakfast crawl that's coming up.
Wonderful.
Offering mini apple pie sundaes.
Very, very cool. I highly recommend it. Thank you, Chris, for coming on.
Thank
Coffee
you very
Talk.
much.
And this is Candy Talk today
It was
and
my
Chocolate
candy
Talk.
talk. Absolutely.
Thank you again.
Thanks.